And moving on now, the Bangarpet police have arrested 16-year-old Rajendra from Salem in neighbouring Tamil Nadu. He is reported to have murdered a woman Manjula, a resident of Amaravati layout in Bangarpet town. Rajendra murdered Manjula as he wanted money to purchase a new two-wheeler. The murder was committed on the 11th of August. On the 11th of August, shocking scenes were witnessed in Bangarpete as a young married woman was brutally murdered in cold blood at her residence. The family members, who were clueless then, filed a police complaint regarding the incident. 15 days after the incident took place, the police have arrested a minor 16-year-old Rajendra in connection to the murder of Manjula. But the reason behind the murder has come as a bigger shock as per the confession of the criminal. He committed the crime to buy a brand new two-wheeler. We'll slip into a short break now, but stay tuned, we'll be right back.
Miss Farm Cheese Cream Biscuit. Must cheese.
You are gold. You are diamond. You are pearl. So pure, so precious, so priceless. You are special and you deserve the best.
Joy Alucas, world's favorite jeweler.
Women, we salute you.
Welcome back. Well, morning shocker awaited several government officials by the Lokayukta today. Firstly, the Lokayukta raided Kolar Municipality Commissioner at his residence. Jagadish is said to have amassed wealth illegally, disproportionate to his known sources of income. Lokayukta raided also the Deputy Tehsildar Shivananjappa's house in BTM layout. Urban Development Department's Assistant Executive Engineer Sitaram's house was also raided in Basaveshwara layout. Lokayukta also conducted raids in 6 districts, which included Bengaluru, Mysore, Kolar, Shimoga, Yadagir and Gulbarga. Meanwhile, Food Corporation Officer Shivanand Kamat's house was also raided in Shimoga. Child Development and Protection Officer Ramakrishna's house was raided in Mysore. Shahapura Taluk Panchayat Assistant Executive Engineer Bhima Rai Kavaldar's house was also raided in Yadagir. After receiving information that the officials had amassed wealth disproportionate to their known sources of income, the Lokayukta officials swooped down on at least 7 different districts in close to 10 locations and targeted several officials. The outcome of the raid is not known at this point in time. The Lokayukta sleuths are currently checking the documents that they have received in connection to the various properties and belongings of the accused. Well, the 4 children from K.R.Puram who had gone missing have been traced and rescued by the police. They were found in Salem and neighbouring Tamil Nadu. The 4 who went missing were 12-year-old Dominic Benedict, 10-year-old Rafal Roy, 10-year-old Vinay and 1 Praveen. The kids had gone missing when they went collecting donation for the forthcoming Ganesha festivities. As per the narration of the kids, they boarded the wrong train and hence were unable to get back home. Fortunately for the family members, just within a day after the children went missing, they have been found and safely brought back to their homes. The incident took place yesterday when the little boys had just returned after collecting funds for Ganesha festivities, after which they planned to head to Dharmasthala, but their grandmother wanted them to go back to their homes, and the children are said to have boarded the wrong train. And well, inaccurate information found on the official Mysore Dasara website has certainly shamed the state government. Website mentions that Sri Kanthadatta Narasimharaju Wadiyar will conduct a private darbar which comes as quite a shocker considering that the last scion of the Wadiyar family passed away in December last year owing to a massive heart attack. A few days back, government and Pramoda Devi had also ruled out the possibility of a Darbar Hall program being conducted. And moving on now, the Mumbai police has provided police protection to Bollywood superstar Shah Rukh Khan after his business partner Ali Morani faced extortion threats from fugitive gangster Ravi Pujari. 5 rounds were fired outside Morani's Juhu residence on Saturday evening. Morani brothers are said to be close to Shah Rukh Khan, and cops suspect that the actor might be Pujari's next target. It is to be noted that the fugitive gangster thrives for popularity by threatening public figures. According to crime branch officials, 2 armed men in civil dress have been deployed to keep extra vigil on the star. The cops will be discreetly monitoring all the visitors and fans who come to get a glimpse of the star. Well, security has been beefed up in Manath in view of the possible threat that the police officials are speculating over the Badshah Khan. This comes after Ravi Pujari reportedly threatened his close aide Kareem Morani, and there was also a shootout outside his Juhu residence on Saturday evening, after which the threat to Shah Rukh Khan's life is increased, and that is the reason why security has been beefed up outside the star's residence. And while the Mumbai and Delhi international airports have been placed on full alert as 112 Indian nationals are returning from the Ebola-hit Liberia today, elaborate precautionary measures have been taken to screen the 112 people as they arrived at the airports. 3 NRIs have been rushed to undergo tests for Ebola as well. While Indian airports have been placed on alert for the Ebola virus, as tests will be conducted on all passengers arriving from Liberia, which is Ebola hit. In fact, this comes shortly after another death was reported in Liberia, the death of a doctor who had been infected with the virus but was being administered the life-saving ZMapp drug. In fact, earlier in the day, 3 Indian nationals who had arrived at the Delhi airport from Liberia had been isolated and taken for further tests. The Delhi and Mumbai international airports have been put on alert as 112 Indian passengers are arriving from the African nation Liberia, which is Ebola hit. They're coming from different flights, and police officials as well as the airport authorities ensuring that all the Liberia to India nationals are being checked thoroughly. Well, dedication, knowledge and expertise about space and astronomical studies, all this at the age of just 20. Sanjay is finally close to his dreams of touching the sky, quite literally, and all this because of a News9 impact.
Meet Sanjay Lakshminarayana, an aspiring astrophysicist from Namma city. His knowledge of the stars and beyond at a tender age of 20 will astonish many. Sanjay, along with his team, developed an idea of exploring the outer planets and the trans-Neptune objects. The team had come up with an idea to explore life and conduct experiments on Titan and Europa. Now, his research study was then selected by the Russian space agency Cospa, but financial problems threatened to devastate this boy's dreams. This is when News9 aired his story, and several Bengalurians came forward and helped the boy live his Russian. Well, Sanjay did make it to Russia and also made a presentation there. And like they say, true intelligence is recognized easily. In Kospar, a scientist from NASA was taken aback by Sanjay's knowledge, and immediately he invited him to NASA to make another presentation on his space study. Having joined Jaipur Institute of Technology for his engineering and availing loans for his college fee, Sanjay's NASA dreams looked rather distant. Once again, several angels came together to power his dreams. First, his college decided to fund his tickets. Then Sarvana, the president of Karnataka Jewelers Association, stepped in to help the Bengaluru boy achieve his dreams. While he celebrated his birthday yesterday, the generous politician handed him a check of 50,000 to ease Sanjay's financial problems.
Wants to go to America and he wants to study about the scientifically. I'm very happy to give this check. All the very best to Sanjay.
The gesture from the MLC has left Sanjay elated as he's now preparing to fly to NASA.
I really heartfully thank News9 and TV9 for all the support that they have given from the beginning. I collected a check of rupees 50,000, and out of 1 lakh rupees that I needed, 50,000 will help a lot for me to stay there and learn a lot at NASA and come back and do something great for the country.
Several generous people from across the city have together helped bring Sanjay one step closer to his dreams. We at News9 are glad that we could make an impact in this boy's life and wish him all the best in his future endeavours. A News9 report.
And while nearly 6 years after the horrific terrorist attacks of November 26, 2008, one of the buildings that was targeted during the strike rose from the ashes. The Irman House in Kolaba, the center of the Israeli Chabad Lubavitch movement, reopened as part museum today. On Monday, workers were busy giving final touches to the structure, even as strict security measures were enforced in the area. The mission is now headed by another young couple, Rabbi Israel Kozlovsky and his wife Chaya, who with their 2 small children bring back memories of Rabbi Gabriel Hotzberg and his wife Rivka, who were killed in the strike. Their infant son, baby Moshe's weeping face had come to symbolize the brutality of the attack. Well, a symbol of the 26/11 attacks, the Chabad House opened as part museum today. And with it, another agitation begins against terrorism. It is 6 years after the dreadful terrorist attacks that it has been opened as part museum. Rabbi Moti Selekson, who is the spokesperson for the movement, thanked all the guests who had come in for the reopening. The Jewish community of the city of Mumbai is viewing the restoration of the center as a restoration of their faith. And well, the current hype on social media has people dousing themselves with ice water. This phenomenon has become so viral around the globe that celebrities, sports stars, CEOs and high-ranking officials have taken the challenge to brave the ice water. Now we have brought this viral trend to Bengaluru. Take a look at how actor Sri Murli took up the dare.
We are here today for taking up ALS Ice Bucket Challenge because I was being asked and challenged by my friend Mr. Anirudh. I'm doing this because it's for a good cause and I'm being a part of this awareness, and I would appreciate whoever was watching this video would do the same. Idin madadaga kelavaru challenge madabekante, so hagagi I'm challenging my dear cousin Dr. Shiv Rajkumar and my friend challenge Mr. Darshan, Kicha Sudeep, Yash, and everybody from the industry, every dear friend of mine from the industry was watching this video. So I hope everybody would do the same. ALS Ice Bucket Challenge now for us. Ready, Magnet? Yes.
If you have taken up the Ice Bucket Challenge, send us your video with your name and area and rest assured that we will play it on our channel. WhatsApp your video to 9980945138 or post it on our Facebook page, facebook.com/News9Live.